Hey there, it's CJ Willie and I'm cracking a pack. Today is pack number 1 in the Magic the Gathering Core Set 2014 Fat Pack Bingo. Check out my preview video for the explanation on the Core Set 2014 Fat Pack Bingo. It will explain how this is going to work. So I've added the link to that preview video in the description below. Okay, so anyway, what is the Fat Pack Bingo? So I've got my bingo sheet here, and this is what we're going to be trying for with these 9 packs. Obviously there's a free space. Everyone needs a free space. So do we get bingo or do we get blackout? That's what we're going to be going for. So I've got all of my packs for the Fat Pack Bingo. So I've got them all here, and they're numbered 1 through all the way down to number 9. So we'll be cracking those packs and seeing if we can get some Fat Pack Bingo. So as a reminder, I'm mainly a casual, and let me stress the word casual player. So as I open the pack, my commentary is going to be focused from a very, very casual Magic player viewpoint. I think it's a very unique spin on rating Magic cards. So after I open the pack, I'm going to choose the best card of the pack. Maybe you might agree or maybe you won't, but at least it's going to be fun. So let's start by cracking pack number 1. Okay. So here we go. Hopefully we can get a bingo, at least mark one of these bingo spots with the first pack. Like I said in the preview video, I haven't opened too many of these packs. I mean, it's core set, so it shouldn't be too hard to review. All right, first card is Cyclops Tyrant. 6 mana, 5 in a red. You get a Cyclops that's a 3/4. It has Intimidate. Cyclops Tyrant can't block creatures with power 2 or less. So typical with the Cyclops, usually there's some like blocking ability. Either they can't block multiple creatures or they can't block a certain type of creature. Intimidate's a keyword that we don't see anymore. It's kind of been phased out. A 6 mana, 3/4 that can't block creatures with power 2 or less. I mean, granted it has Intimidate, but not really something I want to spend 6 mana on. Okay, next card, Negate. 1 in a blue, instant, counter target non-creature spell. I love playing blue decks, and Negate is right up my alley. This is a card that in most of my decks I'm going to play and really enjoy. Okay, next common, Naturalize. 1 in a green, instant, destroy target creature or artifact. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Gotta read the card. I like Naturalize. I mean, there's a lot of cheaper, similar effects. I used to play Naturalize as a sideboard card in some of my green decks. I still kind of do. I think it's a useful sideboard card. Next card is Zephyr Charge. 2 mana, 1 in a blue enchantment. Does nothing. You can pay 1 in a blue, and then you can give target creature flying until end of turn. This is an enchantment I like. If I'm going to play a deck, I'm going to put it together with creatures that already have flying. I suppose if you're playing like a blue-green deck, you want to give one of your big fatties flying, you could, but pumping 4 mana into it just isn't what I'm looking for. Next card, Regathan Firecat. Jeez, having a hard time talking today. 3 mana, 2 in a red. Elemental Cat, that's a 4/1. Nothing else. Nah, I mean, 4/1, it's going to die to everything. By the time you play this, you're not going to get any damage, and more than likely, you're just going to take out a 1/1 or a 2/2. Next card, Rumbling Baloth. 4 mana, 2 and 2 green. You get a vanilla creature, 4/4. That's a beast. I suppose. I mean, 4/4 for 4 mana is kind of the vanilla test, but you're going to want a little bit more than just that. Giant Growth, single green. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Instant speed. I like a Giant Growth. I mean, you don't see too many Giant Growths being reprinted now. I think either War of the Spark had Giant Growth reprinted, but pretty much for this effect, you're going to be paying 2 mana nowadays. Okay, next card. Tomb Scour. For a single blue sorcery, target player puts the top 5 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. I like a Tomb Scour. I play a modern mill deck that I have a lot of fun with. I know in Pioneer, this particular card's got people interested because of the mill strategies, especially with the inverter combo. But I mean, from a casual perspective, for 1 mana, mill 5, it's not that bad of a card. Okay, next card is a Charging Griffin, 4 mana, 3 and a white. You get a 2/2 flyer. It's a Griffin. Whenever Charging Griffin attacks, it gets +3/+3 until end of turn. So on offense, it's a 3/3 flyer. On defense, it's a 2/2 flyer. I mean, obviously, you're going to want to play this in an aggressive deck where you're hitting for 3 every turn. Common 3/3 attacker is great. If you got this stuck on defense, it's awful because it's going to die to a lot of stuff. Ground Shaker Sliver. So our first sliver, 7 mana, 6 and a green. You get a 5/5. Sliver creatures you control have trample. I don't even see this being played in any sliver decks. It's way too much mana to run out there to try to play it in a sliver deck. Really, I think for the sliver decks I've seen, you're trying to keep your curve around 3 or 4. You know, maybe in a draft format this does something, but no, I don't have a lot of interest in it. Okay, first uncommon is Stillform Slither. 3 mana, 2 and a white. Sliver creatures you control get +0/+1, and it's a 2/2. So I don't think that this is one of the uncommon slivers that has much in the way of value. I mean, I'm going to kind of check real quick, see if I can get it to come up. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's one of the slivers that has, one of the uncommon slivers that's got too much value. Yeah, 22 cents, so around a quarter. So, I mean, I was hoping for one of the slivers, obviously, as you can see here in Bingo, that's valued over $1. This one isn't going to do it. Typically, slivers tend to be an aggressive type of deck, and +1/+0 is not it. Okay, next uncommon. Briarpack Alpha. 4 mana, 3 and a green. You get a wolf with flash. When Briarpack Alpha enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So a little bit of a combat trick. There was a wolf deck, a modern wolf deck that I was playing that I had a couple of these in. Over time, it kind of got outclassed with different wolves or werewolves that I was pulling in packs. I think it's a pretty cool card. 4 mana, you flash in a 3/3 creature. Another creature is going to get +2/+2. Even if you put it on Briarpack Alpha, it's a 5/5. Surprise block's going to kill some stuff. If not, you know, it might be a surprise block, kill one thing, pump another thing, and kill another, you know, creature. So I think it's a cool card. Final uncommon is going to be Air Servant. 5 mana, 4 and a blue. You get a 4/3 elemental that's got flying. For 2 and a blue, you can tap target creature with flying. I think that's kind of a narrow ability. Usually in a flying deck, I'm looking to be the bigger aggressor, meaning I'm going to have flying creatures and I'm going to beat you with flying. I suppose in a control deck this might be helpful. This card would be a lot better if it was tap target creature, period, instead of tap target creature with flying. Okay, so our rare, did we get a rare or mythic? Did we get some sort of bomb that we can mark off one of our bingo squares? It is going to be Quicken. So for a single blue mana instant, the next sorcery card you cast this turn can be cast as though it had flash, and then draw a card. I suppose at the end of the day it replaces itself by allowing you to draw a card. Kind of narrow because it's a sorcery card. It's going to have to be some sort of, you know, deck I'm going to build around. Maybe a control deck. I like playing controlled decks that, you know, feature blue, white, black. So, you know, Esper or Dimir or Azorius. I mean, Quicken is 50 cents, so it's the, you know, highest value card in the pack. I don't know that it's really a card that I would look to in playing in my control deck. Usually my control deck's going to have instants versus sorceries, so you know, I don't know that I'm too excited about it. And then we've got a swamp and an advertisement card. So for me, obviously not getting one of the bingos. Looks like Blackout's maybe going to be out of the question unless we luck out and get like Young Pyromancer in the same pack that we get a Planeswalker. For me, the best card or the favorite card in the pack is Briarpack Alpha. Like I said, it's a card that I've played. I've really enjoyed playing. It's a surprise, you know, creature combat trick. For me, this definitely is the card that in my opinion, is my favorite card of the best card of the pack. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share. Hey, take some time to tell me in the comment section what was your favorite or best card out of the pack. Until next time, when I crack pack number 2 in Magic the Gathering Core Set 2014 Fat Pack Bingo.